Dan Cammish, welcome to Silverstone. How do you reflect on that Thruxton weekend? It was a solid one, but did you come away a little bit frustrated?
I wouldn't say frustrated. I mean, yeah, of course there's always an element of disappointment when you put a car on pole position and unfortunately just fail to convert a little bit. Tom and the Toyota team did a fantastic job, and we were fast. We pushed him all the way, but we never quite had that last little bit we needed really to take the win. I don't think I can hide and say that my starts were just not good enough. And that's on me. So quite a lot of homework's been done to try and understand exactly what went on and how I can do a better job off the line. Because ultimately, at least probably one of them races was won off the line. So yeah, hopefully a little bit learned. The car was quick. We had a very solid, consistent weekend. Of course, it was disappointing not maybe to take a win. But other than that, I don't think I could have asked for much more.
What sort of theories are you coming up in terms of making better starts? I remember you saying after that first start at Thruxton that the eye line of the starting gantry was difficult and so on. But what sort of things are you analysing?
Yeah, it's a funny one. Thruxton, you actually start under the gantry almost, so you can't see the main lights. You sort of go off the repeater, and got to be honest, I have been in trouble before for being sort of out as my grid spot or starting, basically getting the start a bit wrong and ended up with a drive-through, and I didn't want to do that again. So I was probably a little bit late on the light just to make sure I was absolutely in, but you can't afford that. Ultimately, it comes down to preparation, doesn't it? And I've seen Tom recently using the Blaze Pod, basically like a bit of a batak machine. And I used to do all this stuff when I was coming through the ranks. I used to get myself motivated. I'd listen to music. I'd be psyched up and ready to go. And as I've got more experience and I've moved on, maybe I've lost some of that. I don't tend to build myself up in the same way. I'm very quick once I'm up and running, but maybe I need to look at myself and analyse what I can do different off track to make myself better on it. So I've got myself one now. Tom will be happy to hear. So you'll see me. You can see me in the garage having a go on that. And basically the idea is just to get me psyched up, to get me aware, get me motivated, get me alert, because so much of this championship now can be won and lost off in that opening lap, and I just want to take absolutely every advantage I can. It's a great piece of equipment, but ultimately, if it gives me that final little bit I need, then that's what it's worth it, definitely.
Yeah. Quick thought about Silverstone. You've had some great moments, some great performances here. It's going to be Silverstone in some pretty chilly temperatures this weekend. It is. I'm stood here now,
looking forward to putting my jacket back on. Yeah, it's cold. It's the sun's out, but there's a real chill factor in the air. Yeah, always going well here in the past, certainly in the Porsche days. But I'm not sure I'm the best guy here. Certainly not in touring car form. I've had some sensible results. I wouldn't say I've ever felt fully at home, and maybe not like I do at some other places. Matt actually tends to have the legs on me a little bit here, so again, it's just going to come down to preparation. I've arrived having done quite a lot of homework, and I'm going to spend quite a lot of time studying exactly what Matt's doing, where, how and why, and hopefully I can adapt my driving a little bit to suit. Which at some circuits I go to I don't have to do. So yeah, going to be a little bit more in depth, a little bit more focused on the smaller details, and I'm hopeful that we can grind out a really sensible result.
Excellent. You go and warm up on that reaction board.
I will do. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Dan.